and you take that same feeling and you apply it onto yourself. Just start getting into the habit of doing that, because it's very, very hard to conjure up from scratch if you've been spending an entire lifetime pushing it down.
Okay. And then we have another question, Denise. Wouldn't light exist if dark went away?
Light could, in the context of this reality, light could not exist without darkness. You need the polarities for creation to happen. If darkness disappeared, then what would be light?
We wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Right. Like, in order to understand and experience love, we must understand and experience fear. Otherwise, how would we know the difference? Right?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
So, that same listener is asking, what would happen to the light if dark went away? It would be a lose-lose proposition. There would be nothing.
Absolutely.
There would be no darkness and no light. There would be nothing.
Right. Right.
Most of us probably don't even know what that's like, right? What's nothing? Nothing is everything.
Right. Yeah.
If you have any trouble getting to a meditation, that's something I've tried before. When my mind is wandering, I try to think of everything all at once. All of a sudden,
that's clever. You did it.
All of a sudden, my mind is quiet.
Wow. That's cool.
So, guess what? It's that time again. Is it okay with you if we run over a little bit, since we got started a little late?
A few minutes would be fine.
You got a few minutes? Okay, I'll skip the commercial then. There's no need to do another commercial right now. We'll just do without. So, what would you like to share with the listeners about what you do, and how can people connect with you? And I know you do workshops, you do public speaking, you do coaching. Talk about that a little bit. How can people get with you and have you help them?
Just come to my website at nanice.com, Nanice, and you can contact me from there and see all the various things that I offer. And there's free, just dozens and dozens of free empowering articles. All my radio shows are archived there, and various empowering topics as well. And I even have 2 free song downloads. You can find out about my coaching and just a whole bunch of other stuff. And so, the way that I best help people is through coaching and through doing workshops. And I'm also a theta healer, and I do healings, and I often do a combination of many, many things when I sit down with somebody. And my sessions are very, very intuitive, and I'm really just tapping into that person's energy and letting a higher power work through me, and it is always a miracle. And I am always amazed and mesmerized at the magic that happens. So, and the other thing that I'd like to mention is that my books are available on my website too. But the other thing that I want to mention is the pledge. And the pledge is how to be the change you want to see in the world. And it's just really step-by-step instructions on how you get to give to yourself and how you get to show up in your life, in the world, and be that change you want to see in the world. And people are taking from all over the world, and it's become a really empowering force unto itself. And that's available on my website as well, the pledge.
Awesome. All right. Well, there's one more question I have for you, and then we can close the show. And that is, you talk about turning challenges into triumphs.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about that a little bit and expand on it? Because I think we have no lack of challenges, but I think we have a shortage of triumphs.
Yeah. Well, the only reason we think something is a challenge is because we're telling ourselves a bad story about it. And a higher truth is that everything that happens in our lives, and I mean absolutely everything, is conspiring on our behalf and created on some subconscious level in order to awaken us to the power of who we really are. So all challenges that occur in anybody's life are really there supporting you to help you grow into the person you need to be, help you open up, help you awake, help you go deeper. So when you take a step back and you assume that all challenges are not just opportunities but even miracles in disguise, you begin to see into the challenges and you begin to see this is what's really going on here. Oh, I see. And then the challenges become just huge gifts to you and everybody else in your life for that matter.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I was going to let somebody in to ask a question, but they hung up.
Mm-hmm.
That happens. So,
good.
So let's see. In closing, if you had an opportunity, Denise, to speak to the entire planet right now, all 6 billion of us, what would you say?
What did you say?
What would you say? If you had an opportunity right now to speak to all 6 billion of us on the planet, what would you say?
Yes. I would say this. You are worthy. You are unconditionally worthy. You are worthy of everything you have ever dreamed and desired. That there is great abundance all around you, and all you have to do is release that which prevented it in the past and allow it in. And the abundance will come in all ways. And miracles will pop up and surprise you in your life in ways that you never could have imagined. You are loved. You are loved unconditionally. You can't fail. There's nothing you can do wrong. You are intrinsically perfect and powerful. And my only job is to simply wake you up and help you remember who you really are.
Awesome.